Oh my god, I'm live. I haven't been live in a while, I think, especially on YouTube. It's been a while for YouTube, especially. But I'm here now. I'm probably gonna have to balance the audio, by the way. When we actually get to the game, gonna have to balance it because I don't think. Okay, nobody's here. Nobody's here. But when they are here, I'm gonna have to balance the audio for the game and my voice because right now it's not very good. Wait, let me see something. I could turn on game. Probably could make myself louder like this. I think probably helps a bit. I need to ping my Discord because I'm live and maybe they want to know live. Possibly. Shoot. Um Hey, Dakota. Welcome to the chat. Let's see here. I'm gonna open my stream on my iPad because then I can see the chat. See, I'm cursed to the fate of having only one monitor, but low key, I'm scared of like getting two monitors if I ever could because I know it's like once you get two, you can't go back. Like it's hooked. Anyways, give me just a second, y'all. I'm trying to like God. Wait. Alright. I still have not pinged my Discord server, even though I talked about doing because I don't know. Let's see. Shoots. And I have to pull it up on my iPad. Okay, I'm here. I'm in. Looks like the latency is pretty good though. From when I'm talking. Can I add moderators to this? Community moderation. How do I add mods, guys? On YouTube. So I'm always trying to figure out how to do something. In these streams, something has to be figured out every time. Um Okay, I'm gonna ping my word. Because I talked about doing that like 3 times. Now I'm actually gonna do it. Also, don't know for sure if I'm doing the entire, um, like 2.2 quests today, because I know it's a lot, and my stamina is not very good, but we can try to get as far as we can with it. And, if I don't finish it today, then we'll do it again, probably, like, some other time this week. Okay, streams. Okay, sorry. Okay, time to walk in. Um, okay, so while we wait for people to join or whatever, I don't know, I'm gonna swap screens now. And why is it not? Oh, here we go. Oh, I pressed refresh on accident. Got eaten. Oh, okay, it's back. It's back. Okay. Um, so you started WuWa content on your channel? That's cool. Yeah, so recording is a process for sure. Um, it takes time to figure out all your settings and like just all the stuff basically to make things flow nicely. And like even still I'm figuring things out even though it's been over a year because I'm scuffed like that. But yeah, okay. Time to do dailies. Need to spend my wave plates. So what should I spend them on? I guess we farm. Well, actually, can I do this? Like this? My Verena is terrible. Oh, you're gonna do your first live stream on Sunday? Congrats. I mean, well, not congrats, but like, good luck. Yeah, good luck. Don't feel discouraged if it doesn't go perfectly. Streams, usually the first few streams for literally everyone is like your viewers are basically guinea pigs while you figure out what does and does not work. Pretty much. Um, my viewers are still my guinea pigs because I I struggle like that. Don't know what team to bring. Don't know. Guess I can bring this one. Okay. Oh, I used the wrong mode. I always panic when I swap to Phoebe and I have to like pick her like sub DPS mode because I always want to like I'm so used to using her from before Zani came out when she was just like main DPS that my instinct is to like hold normal attack instead of skill. Okay, here we go. Going pretty smoothly. You don't know if you want to pull for Rocha or Frolova? Um, so really, if you're not impressed by Rocha, I would probably go for Frolova. But if I don't know too much about like the leaks and stuff yet, but isn't it true that you can play Racha with Rolova? Hi, Alara. Welcome to the chat. Is this echo good? Let's find out. I'm using my wave plates before we get started because, I can. By the way, let me know if you guys can't hear the game. I think I have it quiet and I can fix it. Okay, my dodge button is not cooperating. Okay, I'm gonna die, y'all. You gotta pull Froliva and Cantarella. That's probably good enough, honestly, for Froliva. But I don't know for sure. The game is very quiet. Okay. I'll fix it in just a second. Because I cannot adjust game volume combat in these domains because stinky. Okay, Verena, heal my team, please. Oh my god, I almost used the wrong mode again. By, like, instinct. I feel like it's pointless to use Zani's Liberation. Like, is it? I feel like it is. I almost want to use her Liberation because, like, my team's about to die, and I don't think I can dodge. Oh my god. Verena, don't die! Okay, there we go. I'm the epitome of skill issue. It's bad recording on PlayStation 5. You can adjust game setting and recording setting. Oh, I see. Yeah, for this, I think I'm gonna adjust game settings on my PC, but I'm also gonna do it in OBS, which is also on my PC, so I don't know why I used the word PC, but might be better. How's this, y'all? No game sound at all. That is so weird. Oh, you know what I think it might be? Okay, tell me if you can hear it while I'm doing this daily. That is so strange that it's not picking up. Hold on. Oh. Okay, how about now? That is so weird. Why is it not picking up game sound? Hold on. Um. Let me see. Okay. I just felt like pulling. I was just like, why not? Okay, give me a second. I don't know why it's not, like, picking up. It's, like... Okay, wait, can you guys hear now? Maybe I just had it, like... I don't understand. Oh! Wait. I know what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is. Let me see here. Properties. No, not properties. Advanced audio properties. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I think you guys should be able to hear. I think, probably. I had it set on the wrong audio track, but I put it on the right one now. Okay, is it too loud or too quiet, or is it fine? We'll get to the quest eventually, I swear. Once we have audio sorted. It's fine where it's at? Okay, cool. Let's do the quest. This one. We're just gonna dive right in. I say after spending, like, I don't know how many minutes doing random stuff for dailies. But we can finally get started. Oh, I have to switch languages, because the poll voted for English. Okay. I came up with this great idea for Sentinel. Okay, Abby. Okay. Is it cool? Are you, like, actually serious? Are you, like, serious right now? Why? Also, yes, Dakota, and that is me in Kate's Discord. Oh my god. Why are they doing this to me? Like, actually. I finally find the motivation to do this quest, and they're like, no! You have to do this other quest that you were not planning to do. And I'm just gonna tell you something. I don't like when plans change, like, very suddenly. I was gonna fix something, and I forgot what I was gonna fix. Oh, that's right. I remember now. English! No, it's not private info. Literally anyone can tell. Like if you click on my profile in her server, you'll see it's my username. Like, it's not really private that I mod her server.
She's not here either. Greetings, sisters. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No, Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
Yo. I don't know if I like his haircut. I'm gonna be honest.
Madam.
But it's fine.
These are our ceremonial robes. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at this. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing. Maybe she got mad at us because we sang.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
Oh, I see.
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
Well,
Which way? Really? She went that way.
Efficiency above all.
I love Zani's English voice. Oh my god. I love jumping in WuWa. It looks really fun. Okay. Cat.
such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
You're the laureate! And you are?
My name is Chacona. A friend of mine. Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can...
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others...
How about a little chat first? Something...
What? Of course not. The ceremony...
Young ones today have so much talent. You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
Okay. You skipped Chacona for Carlotta. I pulled Chacona and... Okay, so most people pulled Chacona for Carlotta. I pulled Carlotta for Chacona, if that makes sense.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music. What's more, the hymn we're...
Okay.
Myron and the others never complain, but now their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Shears, and I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense. But I just don't understand why the Order wants us. Just the more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could bet that song just now.
You're using Sanhua and Arrow Rover. I
I've
see.
already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah, I feel like
What do you think a hymn should sound
I
like?
know a lot of DPSs you can just use Sanhua. But the problem is because she's so
As the book says,
desired on so
it's
many
a song
teams,
of
I don't
praise
want to
for the
like
Sentinel
depend
who
on
leads the
that,
lost to the abundant lands.
if that makes sense.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel?
Oh, I didn't want to.
Then hold on to that feeling.
I kind of want to
Let's
skip
rehearse again.
this
Uh-huh. No.
so I can do the main
Well then,
quest,
The laureate and
but
I
I
will be
also
the first to hear you perform.
don't want to skip it. Like, I like Chacona. Oh, I would like to see her. Yeah, I'm just gonna get through it, even though it's like kind of begrudgingly. Oh, you were hoping Yuna would be the sub DPS on the Cartothea. Okay. That is understandable.
This
Um,
is a cathedral. That's the choir.
On the surface, yes. The order, simply knowing the order once stood with the poets
I like
doesn't reveal the
Ino
true reason
quite a
behind their
lot.
management.
Like,
It sounds like a song celebrating.
Degenerates! This is madness! What he said about
What a mess.
pull for Chisa,
Suppose this
true!
is what changed the strange. Why?
Afternoon tea.
That's
Ed.
always the
Ah,
answer.
Miss, this study is
Oh, this is lore. I'm missing the lore.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even
Dang, that
Laureate
was
an
probably
actor.
important. That's what I get for not reading. I don't know what Ino will do. She's like my... Her and Chisa are my favorites from... yeah.
Racer did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity is what truly matters. When
Yes. A hymn isn't just a few. A hymn may differ in each person's eye. I hope you'll give the audience a.
Do you think we'll get to do the main quest now?
So, what did you see in Razor's melody?
The Poets Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the night.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poets Society. Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps if the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues.
Can I do it yet? Can I do it yet? Can I do it yet? This is so annoying. Do you think I could just watch someone play this?
I've heard of these nights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment
Oh
stood.
my god, don't make me
There don't seem
absorb.
to be any instruments, poems, or music
Stop.
here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching.
I'm
the area
trying
first.
to enjoy my time. I forgot, like, the order that you do things. You just absorb these, like, casually. Oh. I missed one. I don't remember which color means what. Oh, do you think Cristoforo would be playable, Dakota? I mean, I wouldn't complain. I just, like, I don't know. My gut is telling me he's an NPC.
These bonfire
Sometimes
folks
they
find the
really
melody.
cook with
We should try to
NPCs.
follow the route they once
Like,
took.
their designs. And it's like, you would think they're not exactly an NPC. Like, I remember
Perhaps
thinking
inspiration will spark us
Dollmaker
along the
from
way.
1.0 was pretty cool. And ever since, they occasionally, like, make, like, good stuff. Where's it going? Oh, there's a... okay. Oh, so he's like gonna be playable because, okay. I wonder if they'll keep
This
that.
is the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we. What is it? Has anything come to mind?
It's the wind. We're in
Yes.
Mondstadt,
How
guys.
did I
That's
miss
right.
that?
You weren't
The
expecting
wind is the
Genshin
finest
Impact
recorder of melodies.
in this Wuthering Wave stream. But you're wrong.
It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe, playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
But wouldn't... Okay, think about it. Wouldn't a Chikana and Venti, like, crossover be so fire? I think it would be cool.
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. Did that gentleman guide us intention? Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist, yet he spoke like a nobleman. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a full sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
Also, like, you can only see them, like, directly in the chat, but what are these crowns on your profiles? Like, what is a top fan? It looks like, what is... How do you get experience for that? Oh, it's like chatting? Really? Okay. Interesting.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really retaining anything because I'm so...
Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avon?
I'm so thrown off that I can't do what I was planning to do.
So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order. Even under
Like,
interrogation, they
I'm
held their
getting
silence.
that the
It wasn't until they met this
poets
mysterious man and learned the truth.
screwed up.
Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the
But,
true mastermind,
like,
we still have no. We must confront his lies.
like, there's
and put
a...
an end to these. But once the truth of the Golden
I don't know.
Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons.
But the will of the people is strong.
Oh.
This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered and that no one will easily believe the truth.
My god,
The
Rover
truth
talking.
exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them take root and grow.
You think Scar will be playable during the new Federation? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, like, as someone who's played since 1.0, I never would have thought they'd release Frolova before Scar if you had told me before 2.0. Like, I never would have guessed, because Scar was the one getting all the attention.
It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
But I'm very happy about it, because I wanted her to be playable since 1.0. Okay. Still can't do whatever. Oh my god, Margarita! I love this NPC, y'all. Like, her design is... This is peak NPC design. Well, it's a black screen. Okay, this is peak NPC design. Like, I wish she was playable. So badly.
Oh, Miss Chikona's a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times.
I would pull for her. I would pull for her, guys.
Actually,
This is like a character I could make.
I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulate about the Poets Society's legacy.
Not a problem at all. Did you make any
Okay. Why is my... I think my YouTube is like freaking out or something. Oh. I don't know why, but like it's showing Dakota's latest message like on my stream, but it's not showing it in chat. like, I don't know if that's happening for anyone else, but it's throwing me off.
Rover, we'll begin when you're ready.
Let's do it. I believe in you.
The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch.
Hi, Angel. Welcome to the chat.
If you wish to
So, if you just got here, we're not doing the main quest because I got blocked by this event quest, and I have to do it before I can do the main quest. And I'm not okay. It's not that I'm not
That's an awful assumption. What if they never boarded the Pilgrim sail?
I'm not having the best time, but
that begs the question,
but like
another poet,
yeah.
Intimately familiar with the poets of the Golden Anthem, you say?
I like Chakona though, so like it's okay because I get to see Chakona.
The Golden Anthem stepped forward to prove their innocence. No, that's not it. This will take the story in the wrong direction.
Do I get like? I just want to get all the endings.
Truly meant to curse Raguna. This charade. It was carefully crafted tomorrow.
She's so dramatic. She's so dramatic.
Until then.
This is very confusing.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was gonna. Oh, you were gonna pull Lupa's weapon.
What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something?
I love her like the drama in her voice though. It's incredible. You were gonna pull for Lupa weapon. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know how Lupa. I mean, shoot. I don't know how good Lupa is without her weapon, but like. I'm sure it'll be fine, especially if you have her teammates. Oh my god, is that Cristoforo? Hey!
Fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone. The speech you made just now, you're implying that...
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's...
If memory
He's like,
serves,
I know.
Official records
He's like, I know.
of the deed state the poets were charged with black.
Oh, you don't have Brant or Changli. That stinks. I don't have Brant. He's not like a character I'm desperate to pull. Like, his playstyle looks fun. I just don't care as much about him. Like, he's fun. He's a fun character. I just... Not for me, I guess.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. Your presentation brings me back to a play. A group of birds locked inside a cage. Convinced that then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile. Many consider their fate a tragic one.
I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still have...
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage? Will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the...
I love her eyelashes, man. She's so beautiful. Also, yeah, I can see Cristoforo being Spectro. Oh my god, it's Carlotta! That's Carlotta. That's Goat. That's my Nookie Wookie.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present,
Hi,
I too
Queen.
eagerly anticipate
Hey,
tomorrow's
Queen.
arrival.
I saw what you tweeted about men, and I just wanted to say that I agree. But luckily, I'm one of the good ones. By the way, I never noticed how fat you're. Sorry. Sorry.
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. It was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works. It's
Okay.
possible this was a sham all along. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's. We should also share these findings with Chacona.
This music is so
As a
good.
poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
Okay, bye, Chacona.
That's
Leave me like that.
She was
Just like when we were children. Gone without a trace, and she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Chacona?
Miss Chacona? She did look quite down though.
Thank you for letting
Aww.
us know, Ms. Margarita.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
She's talking! I know
There
it's
she
not like.
is. Huh. It's rare to see her drinking alone.
I know
Let's
it's
go talk to her.
not that rare for Rover to talk, but it's still, like, not frequent enough that, like, it's a pleasant surprise when he or she does. Or they. Maybe Rover rocks with they, them pronouns. Like, if you think about it, if Rover is a projection of the self, they have infinite pronouns.
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
When you first started the game back in March. Oh, you started in March? Okay. Tried to go for short keep. That sucks that you didn't get her, I mean. She's really good. And I also just really like her. I really like her as a character.
You intend to reveal
I got
the
her
truth
weapon
of the
on her
Sentinel
last
to the
banner.
public. But that revelation, it comes with a price.
Is she, like, hallucinating, or is he actually there? Like, she's hallucinating, right? Or maybe not hallucinating, but, like, it's her imagination.
This is the past.
Is she just- oh, is she having a
Thought she'd
vision?
be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns.
Oh.
And the golden anthem has already paid its price. Do you?
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how...
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one the people of Rinascita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land?
Hashtag
Surely
deep.
you've seen The Golden Bough, yes? A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating
Oh
together.
my god, you have S3 Encore?
You
That's
now
crazy.
Carnival.
Especially if you've been playing, like, only since March. That's crazy. I have every standard character, but my Verena is the one with highest or not constellations, sequences.
And it is words and songs. We are not. It exists forever.
You pitiful fool.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know.
Hear that? The bell they tolled.
They're killing people out here. What? Like, I'm like... I say that in, like, such a shocked voice, as if, like... I didn't know they were killing people this whole time. Or trying to.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail. You, Chakona Takata, blaspheming against the Sentinel. So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same path. Why?
Is it normal to not understand what's happening right now?
Horse.
That's crazy.
The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. Almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard! You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family.
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and... Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Takata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime. Tell me.
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination.
Oh.
None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us...
Yeah, but I feel like if they were to add an aqua, like a water element, I feel like they would have done it with Cantarella. Because, like, her whole thing is, like, being underwater, basically. Like a jellyfish or whatever. I don't know.
I believe the opportunity...
It kind of bothers me, though, that, like,
Indeed.
a lot of,
choice
like, it bothers me that Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero don't have a water element. And it doesn't really matter that much, but that's always my favorite element in things. So, I just really would like to have that element, I guess. And I can only have it in, like... I'm bad at talking, sorry, because I'm reading Genshin Impact, I guess.
But the Order will never allow such truths to... Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be... And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain. Even so... Have you really made your choice?
Dang. That's crazy.
Is this Jacona's sheet music? She was here. The vision I saw seems to have been recorded from this. Jacona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper.
Oh shoot, what's happening? Where am I going? What are they doing? Oh, Zodi was your first limited character? That's cool.
Reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies. The girl in the Poets Society studied what happened last time was no accident. As the why was she there?
Baby Chakana! He's just a little guy!
Thank you for understanding everything. Is there anyone else here besides you?
The little guy.
You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is to be able to touch it means you're someone.
Aww.
I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow, Chikona Takata. Let me tell you, the story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poets Society. It also belongs
What's
to
your union level, Dakota?
This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets the truth about the Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguna. Back then, besides the conductor, there were others who helped organize things. It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study. Inside, there were papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy, but my father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away. As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the Pilgrim's sail. Usually, the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But on that ship, the Order made sure there was nothing. No food, no water, nothing. And there were only 3 fools on board.
Dang. That's crazy.
The poets started it themselves. In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But it was so cold out at sea, and wood for fire was already running low. So they set the cabin on. In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage. The Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it.
Oh, you just hit union level 64? Okay.
My uncle.
Is that when you can level your characters to 80?
Then, it was his turn. I still remember the day he handed me the key.
Don't see it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like
Dang,
a
all
torch,
her family died.
like
What?
the sun, so it can light the way for others.
Oh, you can level into 90 after 60. Okay.
Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother. Never forget, you are a Takata.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And that was the last time I saw him. Later, after I became a wandering bard and poet, I started to feel what was in the melody. I wrote songs, weaving the stories
This is so sad, dude.
poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment. The Poets Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? But this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step...
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. There are hints of the sea inside Chacona's melodies.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything.
Okay. Oh, you pulled Carlotta during the second half of the anniversary banners? I see. Yeah, I love Carlotta. She's probably my favorite character to play. How long have I been live for?
This song. It's the one she performed last
56 minutes. Okay.
The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
I think I need to change the title. Actually it's fine. Oh my god, cutscene!
So, Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone.
So pretty!
I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did.
Aww.
Go on.
Chills.
All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings. Let the twilight soothe our skin.
Follow your heart. I'll be with you. Till the end.
Chills!
A penniless bard.
Chills!
Roving in a foreign land. Together, we rise up, but as long as the seeds of doubt... There! Now, how's that? Speaking of which, have you ever read that the knight is also accompanied by a squire? I am no Montel, but still, I shall lead the charge.
Okay. Man, I'm not gonna do what I planned.
Banished and forever stripped of the right to sing for the Sentinel and the Order.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna use Havoc Rover with Frola Blanket. Oh, I see.
forgotten songs rise once more. A tale of the past I shall tell. This is the story of those they were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the order. This, until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies. And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies told to us by the Order. Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel...
Sorry, I'm like so quiet. I'm just like, wow.
They loved so much. People of Renacita, have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures? Why did none of the fools that boarded the Pilgrim's sail ever thank the Sentinel? Imperator and Raguna have always stood united, yet lately, they seem to have vanished from our dreams.
Chikona Takata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face them.
Is that so? And what are the—
Blasphemy!
Oh! The same old tricks again! Is this how the—
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel.
Oh man. A wing ray.
Damnation. She's not working alone!
Yay!
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
Yippee! Oh yeah, I think the rovers would be really cool with some skins. Like, they did give us like accessories like with the mask, but I think it would be cool to have like gold-fledged skins.
A masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard right when she was about to be apprehended by the Order.
And they should be free. I don't know if that's controversial, but I think it would make sense, I guess. Yeah, like a customizable palette, I guess.
But that's a story for another. Even with a mask on, people will still recognize the Lord. I'm now a wanted criminal by the Order.
Aww.
Now this is what a real poet— no, wait. A real knight is supposed to be.
He's so scrunkly dorp.
Well then.
This room.
is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Led by curiosity and wonder, they step forward.
So pretty.
Gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's.
Yeah, they do.
Well, have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time. Sinner against the Sentinel.
But you.
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer will never fade.
Cute. Wow. That's cool. That was pretty cool. I'm chilling. So this is basically like her companion quest, is it not? Like, it's not actually a companion quest, it's an event, but like if I don't know, like if it's like it kind of serves as her companion quest.
Do you feel it? The breeze from Whisperwind Haven. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit hole. Thank you, Rover.
Okay.
I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him. I'm not entirely sure who he really is, but my guess is that he might be the resonator who's been working with the Order.
This music is so good. Like, oh my
You
god.
can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission. An escape mission. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order
Aw.
hunting me now. A journey like
Alright, bye Alara. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Don't you worry. I still remember our promise. About the song I wrote you. We will meet again.
Aww.
After all, we're partners.
Cute. Oh my god, it's an apple! It's an apple! Like in the beginning of the quest. But it's not on the stream because, yeah.
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped. You sought to revive the Blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguna City.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguna's order and chaos. Fear is but one tool among...
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays. And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you. Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl? Or is it something else you seek?
Out of respect for our partnership, Some things are better left unsaid.
Ooh.
Of course. As you will.
Ooh. Whoa.
Wait. You were the one who led the Poet Society to that lithograph, weren't you? I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration. Why are you doing this?
As you said yourself, out of respect for our partnership, some things are better
Dang.
left unsaid.
He's
There was no
cooking.
deception.
He's
Indeed, I
cooking.
was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide. Will they choose to... Lord Fenrir, just as the young Toccata mentioned. How long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity?
Ooh.
Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again. Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish, Hecate?
Yo. Oh my god, he's so cool. Let him cook. Oh my god. No, literally, he's literally aura farming. Okay. Oh my god, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Oh my god. Oh, I got a trophy. Oh, I can pull. Do I have any pity? Let's find out. Wait, I have a little bit of pity. That's 17. Okay. And this will be 18. Okay. Like, I know I shouldn't expect anything, but I get early so often in this game that I feel like I could get a 5-star at any moment. You know? That probably sounds... That would probably anger a lot of people. My apologies. But it's true though, for any account, really. You could get a 5-star at any moment. Okay. I don't know how far we're gonna get. Okay, wait, actually, before I do this, I will be right back, because I'm going to, I need to do stuff. Just for, like, a little bit. It's gonna be fine. I'll be back. I will be. Alright, I'm back. Hi! So... Sorry it took me a bit. I had to... I don't know if it's TMI, but I was, like, using the bathroom. So... Anyway, we can do... Oops. That's the wrong screen. That's the screen I use for my videos. This is for my streams. Okay. Now we can actually do the main quest. It's been an hour. Did not mean to clickbait with the title. When the stream is, like, over, I'll probably pin a comment so that people can, like, watch from when the main quest started, because I don't want to clickbait. Like, sorry, y'all. Y'all came to watch me do the main quest, and I got dragged into another quest because it was blocking me.
Perfect wind to glide.
Okay. Gonna be honest, my stamina is already kind of low, but so if I don't talk too much, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to talk. I'm gonna try to be entertaining. Anyway, here's Shakana again, being beautiful, as always.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you? Wow. A very valuable insight. Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you.
You're looking for me?
I was sent by
Are
Lady
you
Carlotta
looking
to
for
find
me?
you. As I passed
I
the
want to
abandoned
see
house,
more.
I
I don't know
suddenly
if you
felt
get to
this
see any in this quest, but I really want to see more interactions
for
between
inspiration
Carlotta
that
and
just can't be
Chakana.
ignored.
Like, I feel like that would be so
stopped to
cool.
compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartothea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartothea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. To see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Interesting.
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. The more details, the better. Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there.
Oh,
Textures.
that's an interesting angle, I guess.
That should do it.
Well, it's her chest, it's fine. It's just her chest. Dang. This is her forte? I guess it makes sense in her kit now. Like, that's really cool how they incorporated that. Okay. That's really interesting.
To your memories.
Oh shoot, my game is like tweaking out. Why is it tweaking? Okay, we're good. We're good. It was tweaking out for a second there. Tiny.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
Oh my god, her eyes. Sparkle!
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
Oh my god, we're like actually meeting Cardothea. We're actually like... Dang, she's here!
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian.
Okay.
But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too.
Okay.
My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me.
Okay.
You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart. Yeah, sorta, kinda.
Okay.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of...
Okay. I am seeing.
I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, there is little that remains of my resonance powers.
Okay.
I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals.
Okay.
I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian? You can perceive the Threnodian.
Oh no.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Okay.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou, so it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
Let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
Abby is so cute. Like, the design. I just think the design is so cute.
After all, That unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers.
Okay.
In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I prefer... I think the only difference between Abby and Paimon is that you can stuff Abby inside of Rover's, like, residence facet mark, and, like, he's not there half the time. But... that's like the only saving grace. But... other than that, I don't really have a preference. But I also, I don't know, I like Paimon more conceptually. Like, if that, like, as a concept, I think Paimon is, I like a mysterious travel guide that you don't know the origins of.
Spending so much time alone in the
is like,
gave me plenty of time.
It's interesting to me. I don't. It's more interesting to me than like creature that appeared in your arm one day and is intertwined with you in some way. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think they both have their pros and cons.
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
And I think in terms of design, I like them both equally, I guess.
And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonoro sphere?
I like the way they're having the new Paimon English voice actor talk. It's less scratchy on my ears, if that makes any sense. Which I think is what most people have been saying, but yeah, I share the sentiment.
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land. Though it's out of her, I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
I think, yeah, I mean, I play Genshin, but I don't play it, like... I don't know, I don't spend a lot of time on it, if that makes sense. Like... And I think a lot of it is, like, I don't hate Genshin. I actually like a lot of things about it. But structurally, I just feel like it's so behind. And... like, I just feel like there's so many things they could fix to make the experience more engaging for players. Like, I don't hate Genshin. Like I said, there's a lot of things they could change that would make me like it more. Because I can totally understand why it would feel like a chore when there's things like the way they set up weekly bosses, the way domains are, well, not every domain, but like a lot of domains are locked behind specific days. Like, it just feels like they're slowing down your progression to a point where it's unbearable. But that's my take on that.
The power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
So, oh, you loved Raiden? Yeah, Raiden is cool.
Has anyone tried?
She's not my favorite, but I think she's cool. But yeah, I do agree, like, I like using her in Hyperbloom, but as a DPS, I just feel like she's kind of lacking. And I think it's like, I've heard people say she's good at C2, but I feel like if you're having to pull for a character 3 times for them to be usable, it's kind of... I just don't think that's fair. I don't know.
Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like...
Oh my god, Cantarella! 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 But speaking of Electro DPS and Genshin, I really want Varessa. It's been on my mind. I'm so sad I didn't get
I
her.
wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Okay. Yeah, I've been thinking, like...
It would seem this resonator
Genshin didn't really... Genshin didn't really have power creep, in my opinion, until some point in, like, the 5.x era. Like, I really... Because before that, you could get away with using... It wouldn't be as easy, but you could get away with using, like, older characters. But now it's like... It's more difficult to do that, basically. Sorry, I'm so bad at talking right now because I'm trying to read. But, Oh, hi.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake.
Hi,
How are you
Chakana.
feeling? Any
Oh my god, this music.
feet, upset stomach?
Sorry. Anyway, I was trying to say something, and then I was like, oh my god, Chakana.
I tried everything.
But,
You just wouldn't wake up.
yeah, as for buffing characters, yeah, but now that power creep is more present in Genshin, and I think especially Honkai Star Rail, from what I know, I don't play Honkai Star Rail too avidly, but I log in sometimes. But anyways, what they do, if they do something like what they did in Zenless with Ellen Joe, I think that would be cool. Like, I don't know if y'all have heard about it, where it's like, they like adjusted parts of her kit, like I think her core skill or something, and it made her stronger. And I just think it'd be cool if they did something like that in their other games, so that characters don't suffer too badly from power creep. Like, I don't know. Navika will be good as long as they're a Seat Lolly. Farina. Yeah, Farina's really good. Like, she's so good that people just assume you have her, even if you don't, because it's like... You're kind of missing out if you don't have her, I guess.
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh.
He's so dramatic!
Acted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby?
No!
It was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles.
No, don't cry, girly! Don't cry! I love your music.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led the girl. Is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and
oh
who
my
is
god.
that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
God. Oh, yeah, that team in Genshin is popular because Skirk just came out. Like, that's probably why you're seeing it a lot, because, yeah, she just came out. Which,
pass this information on to Lady Carlotta.
I really wanted Skirk, but,
What do you plan to do next?
did not get her because I didn't grind it out, really. It's kind of my fault I didn't get her, but yeah, I didn't even get Dahlia either, though, so kind of sad about that. Oh, yeah, Columbia is really cool. Love her. Who's
Pardon
this?
the intrusion, my lady.
I don't like the way you talk.
My name is Sebastian. As per Milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
Why does he sound
Phasalia family?
suspicious?
The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian? Why does she want to talk with
Yeah,
him?
I can tell she's Cantarella's butler. I mean, he's Cantarella's butler, but...
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
Rover speaking.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Milady. I love Cantarella. Don't really know much about her, but I love
Expect the
her.
head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say. I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family.
Yeah, like, I saw this meme, and like, I don't know what the point of it really was, but it said something like Amphorius, and it was a large book, and then it was like Amphorius if Rover locked in, and it was like a significantly smaller book. I just thought it was funny because I was like, yeah, Rover is so insanely powerful in their own universe. But also, if you put Rover on Honkai Star Rail, what the sorry, I don't think I can swear on YouTube. What the freak are they gonna do to like, if Finon went through like 33 million cycles or whatever it was, like, what is Rover gonna do? Be so for real. Anyway. I don't know. That's just something, I don't know, it doesn't even matter. I just like thinking about things like fanon things is probably how I would describe it. Like hypothetical scenarios. No, I know it's alright to swear, but YouTube, like, takes away your revenue if you do it, like, if you do it. So, I don't want that to happen to me. So, because, and I learned this because, if you actually see my, it was like a Genshin event, and I made a video about it with my friends. And, we all did, like, a video on it. But in my video, I was like, okay, what happens if I, like, swear, like, normally? And it cuts your revenue, like, noticeably. So, I was like, okay.
I've heard quite a few rumors.
I guess I'm not
Which one
doing
would you
that.
like to hear first?
Anywhere else, though, I'll do it. Like, any other social media. Because I don't care. I don't make content for kids, I guess, is how I'd put it. Like, the only reason I step around it on here is because I want money.
I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
She's so cute! Like,
Hello,
bait
that's
titles.
why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material.
That's fair. Puzzles can be hard.
So, ready to dive right in? Well, long story short,
The Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep.
Wow.
And their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations.
Interesting.
Word is,
Wink wonk, Cantarola backstory.
Candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Oh my god.
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
Dang.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
That's crazy.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Carlotta spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Okay. Takana creeped you out? But she's so cute! So scrunkly dork. God, look at her and the cat. I'm gonna take a picture. Wait, I want to be like out of the picture though. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Wait. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna take a picture of her. Alright, there we go. I got it. Love for that. Well, Chakana?
Hello. I received Chakona's memo.
It's probably because I started Chakana's quest first. Like, I didn't do the whole quest on this stream.
Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Carlotta mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Cool. Thanks, Carlotta. My goat. Oh, this is like so cool. Fishies. Oh my god, it's Cantora. Oh my god.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
Okay,
That
Sebastian.
won't be necessary.
Okay, Cantarella.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Oh my god, she's so beautiful. Hi. Hey.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival. Very well, if you insist. I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella.
Incredible.
Now, shall we proceed to my study?
I love her forever. Oh. King. King. Wow! A nice little detail.
Won't you have a seat?
Okay.
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
Ooh.
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
Rubber
I imagine
talking!
it concerns the Visalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna? So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within.
Okay.
Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see.
So pretty. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. She's so cool.
As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart? Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs.
Okay.
On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do anything you want.
The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents
the aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
Okay.
Are you prepared?
Okay.
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to.
Interesting. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Like a customizable house thing. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Interesting.
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Oh my god.
Both Jinzhou and Jue owe you their future. That makes you the only person capable of this task.
Oh, good luck, Dakota. Hope it doesn't affect things too much.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward.
Okay. This is interesting.
Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described. Only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate? The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact. That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Tervin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Then what about Carlotta?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Oh.
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
Interesting.
Suspended in the sky. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation.
Okay.
If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinhsi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Okay.
By all
Interesting. I like the quest so far. Like, even though nothing intense is happening, the way they're presenting the story as it's building up is very interesting. Okay, but why?
Who are you, really? The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own.
Please, enlighten me.
Okay. Tell Cantarella about the conversation you had with Carlotta.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Oh my god, I saw this line. I saw this line because people were talking about it.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
The only question now is how we reach Carlotta and
we can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Carlotta sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish.
Oh my god.
There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate.
Okay. I didn't mean to skip. I thought it wouldn't do that, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm a goober.
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school.
Okay.
The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
Okay. Okay.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
Huh. You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
Hey.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take
Oh my
a
god,
guess
she
at the
knows
identity of this
Jinhsi!
friend of mine?
Oh my god!
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true.
Oh my god.
I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest.
Okay.
We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
We're almost
Outside,
there.
they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
Interesting. Okay. I really like Cantarella. She's cool. Totally a vibe.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here. Strange.
He's so
this
cool.
Area was clear of tacit discords in my last visit, and there's no tacit board nearby. Could they have come from somewhere itself?
Didn't think there would be gull pups here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before.
Oh my god!
Would you mind staring at you for me?
She's so funny!
Better not ask what she plans to do.
Oh, this will be fun. Fall from the abyss. Sink into the road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly
I love
happened?
Cantarella's kit, man.
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was crowned by the Order. A day when the leaf burned brighter than ever.
Oh, great.
None escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with the carbon, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been part of the Escure. But, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now. For the Threnodian knows where the... The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Tavin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
Interesting. Oh, sorry, I thought I answered your question, Dakota. I actually don't know. But I feel like it would be this week because of like how they usually time it, but I don't think they really have a super consistent schedule, do they? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not the answerer. Okay. Well, they might. I don't know.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Carlotta, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
Yes.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Tavin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Oh, okay.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you ate its cause.
Huh?
Okay.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't...
Shoot.
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia. Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please. Carlotta would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Jellyfish!
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family.
She's so cool.
I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
I love you, Cantarella.
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside.
Oh my
Clover and
god.
I will take care of this matter.
Queen Shizzle. I almost said a bad word.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry. Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me.
What you said to Carlotta back there...
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Crazy. Okay, we're ascending. We are ascending. Where am I going? Bye. Oh my goodness. Ayo? That's crazy.
all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Upside down. That is the mystery.
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Oh.
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. This is cool. But I've been missing out on. Man. The music goes crazy. Wait, I can see now? Whoa, I can see now!
This gondola...
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
The two of you.
Okay.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the Sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am. We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. Goofy. Oh my god. He's so silly.
I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Whoa.
Wind guide me.
Wait. What is happening?
Vines, over there.
I can feel strong remnant at
the Order's remnant spot must be inside the statue.
Okay.
Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark.
Okay.
To release it, we'll need to clear away once we have the
That makes
spark,
sense.
we can use it to
I just have to break stuff. Oh. Dialogue!
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
True.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Okay, just like absorbed it. Cool. This looks like the pillars in Renacita. Or like... shoot. I don't know. Like Raguna, you know? Like the ones you do the little pull... Like you pull them and then you turn into the La. Yeah, it looks like that. Which is probably on purpose, but whatever. Okay. Got the spark. Cool.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a...
Okay. I'm tired.
This calibrator seems to be up... One moment, that should do it.
What? I read it, I just... Oh. Dang! Put the whole thing in. Okay.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
I sense your weakness.
And...
Bad timing. Strike from the shadows. The hour is upon us.
There we go.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Okay, I think that's the last one. We should be good after that. Oh man.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient.
Okay. So now make it blue again. If I'm not mistaken. What? Just. I might be goofy. Is it this one? Where did you see a chest? Oh, my bad, gang. I found it. Thank you. Yeah, it's not very obvious. It's like a little clear, but... Oh, I missed. Hee. There we go. I mean, I could probably aim, but I don't feel like it. What is this? Wow, we're going down a waterfall. I like the music here.
While we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Girl, you have eyes.
Cherish every gain.
Like, respectfully, she has eyes. Like, not in a mean way.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city? But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too. Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Hi, Char. Welcome to the stream.
But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Okay. Wasn't I already on? Am I missing something? Okay, whatever.
That's it. A tacitite device.
My observation skills are immaculate.
Hopefully this helps. Disperse.
I sense your weakness.
Hey, there's Carlotta. Oh, you took a nap?
Should do the trick.
That's a long nap, Char.
Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
Oh, there's so many.
No hesitation.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this makes my life easier, technically. Cool.
You okay?
Just catching my breath.
Oh, they don't let you aim it. You literally just... Okay. Never mind what I said about aiming. I was doing the right thing the whole time.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation.
How good is the story so far? I like it.
Pedestal is located.
Pretty good. Cantarella is the goat.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Oh, that's why we want blue anymore. Because the gondola changes the gravity. Okay.
Wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Goat. Oh, look, I can pull. I think this is 19. I think it's like 19. Okay. Everyone acts surprised that it was a 3-star. Wow, can't believe I didn't get a 5-star at 19
I
pity.
should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
Goat.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
My god.
Well, you seem to be in perfect shape to me. But if you say so, I can offer you a strong elixir. Care to give it a try? Oh, I insist.
Oh my god.
Take this.
Wait, I get a thing? Oh my god! Faking illness is so... Or, wait, not faking illness. Picking the troll options is so funny. It's rewarding in this game, apparently. Effect. Oh. 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 I think I'm gonna grab this sword and then take a break. As in end the stream. And maybe like I said earlier, sometime later this week I can pick it back up. Cause I'm tired. I like the story so far though, it's really good.
Wind guide me.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Okay. I'm looking at stuff. It's interesting. Oh, it broke one of the flowers. Okay.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I
will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
Yeah, it looks like Fenrico.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living.
So pretty. I just kind of wish they put her face a little more above the text.
You shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, Fleur-de-lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Okay. The past.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here.
Okay, Abby.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
Huh?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big Gigantor back in Jinzhou.
The Sentinel of Jinzhou. If what our little Echo friend says...
Okay. So we're getting Sentinel powers. Cool.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed.
Oh no.
Carthia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well.
Goodbye, Abby. Okay, Abby.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions
Okay.
that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and...
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by
Okay.
the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the...
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared.
I like her voice because, like, you can tell it's British, but... So, I'm Southern, and it vaguely sounds Southern, and I know it's because the Southern accent is like a derivative of a British accent, but it's like... To me, she sounds slightly southern, and it's really funny. I'm sure there's a specific accent that, like a specific area that it's from, but I don't know. I like it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me.
The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodians' influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalias.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now what could you possibly want?
You were pretty harsh on Carlotta.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark.
Okay.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Okay.
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin.
Okay.
Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Now what could you possibly want?
Well, are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Thessalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Homemade panini! I got a homemade panini! Where's Carlotta? Oh, okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. It is paradise.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way?
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the Dark Tide perfectly. In the beginning, the Dark Tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears. For
It's crazy.
To spread blindness and madness. Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed. And for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the Dark Tide.
Okay.
And every faithful soul has returned to paradise. The land consumed by the Dark Tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next. The final act of the Dark Tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the Dark Tide?
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Oh, that was its name before it became a sonorosphere.
Okay.
This seminary, built on an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
Interesting.
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use.
Okay.
Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasizes...
We're getting
the
lore
importance of
here.
combat. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share the Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltier. I can't remember anything else about Hogness, but as for Haltier, it was my former blade. How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you. It's safer this way. You should get some rest.
Okay.
You mean besides being squashed
Okay.
behind that blue... Listen.
Okay.
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
Oh my
To see
god.
if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next 2 pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count.
Okay. The night passes in silence. Cantarella is the first to awake and notice the subtle sounds coming outside. Okay. Oh my god. I need a break. Alright. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Gonna give my thoughts. I really liked the quest so far. Obviously I think we're still building up to something, but yeah, it's pretty good build up is what I'm trying to say. Like the build up is entertaining. So I think that's cool. But yeah. All right, that's all I have to say about this. Sorry it took so long to actually start the main quest, but I hope you all had fun. And bye. I'll see you next time. Take care.